Some time ago, in a far-off African realm, there carried on with an unfortunate young lady named Adie. She was benevolent with eyes that shimmered like the morning sun and a soul as strong as the baobab tree. Regardless of her unassuming conditions, Adie held herself, with beauty and nobility, in a similar realm. Lord Obisi managed over huge terrains and a prosperous city. His castle was decorated with gold also. His subjects moved to the musicality of overflow. Yet the Lord was desolate. His heart yearned for friendship, and he longed for a sovereign who might share his privileged position and his life one day as ruler. Wazi walked through the illustrious nurseries. He got sight of Adie. She was assembling wild blossoms, her fingers brushing against the earth with delicacy. Her excellence was basic, yet spellbinding, and her giggling repeated like a far-off cascade. The ruler drew nearer, Adie, and asked her name. She answered, "I'm Adie, little girl of the soil." Lord Obasi was charmed. He saw past her worn-out garments and perceived the immaculateness of her soul. "Adie," he said, "will you be my sovereign?" Adie's eyes broadened in dismay. "Yet, your highness," she stammered, "I am nevertheless an unfortunate young lady. How might I be your sovereign?" The Lord grinned. "Aria riches and titles matter. Little the heart makes a valid sovereign. Will you wed me?" Adie wavered, torn between her adoration for the ruler and her consciousness of their contrasts. "I will," she at long last murmured, "yet provided that you vow to see me for who I'm not, what I need." Ruler Obasi concurred, and they were merry in a basic service. The chorus jeered, murmuring that the ruler had lost his faculties. Yet Lord Obasi paid no regard. He saw Ayaya's inward brilliance, and that was enough for him. As the seasons passed, Ayaya's insight, furthermore, sympathy charmed her to the individuals she visited. The towns tuned in to their troubles and established trust in fruitless hearts. Her consideration was like downpour later, a dry spell, restoring the spirits of the realm. One day, a stupendous dining experience was held in the royal residence. Aristocrats and dignitaries from adjoining lands assembled to commend the Lord's sisters. Desirous of Aria's ascent, plotted to uncover her humble beginnings. "Adie," they scoffed, "tell us your father's name." Adie grinned, her eyes faithful. "My dad," she said, "is the wind that murmurs insider facts to the trees, the waterway that supports the earth, and the sun that warms our spirits." The court wheezed. Adie had uncovered nothing of her natural genealogy. The ruler anyway radiated with pride. He realized that Ayaya's heart held treasures far more noteworthy than any imperial bloodline. The sisters continued, "Also, your mom's name." Ayaya's chuckling moved like fireflies. "My mom," she answered, "is the moon that watches over us, the stars that guide lost spirits, and the earth that supports our fantasies." The court fell quiet. Promotion's words rose above the commonplace. The ruler's affection for her extended. Furthermore, he promised to shield her from all hurt. The envious sisters, crushed, escaped the royal residence. Adie kept on administering with elegance, her intelligence outperforming that of any sovereign prior to her and Lord Obasi. He loved Adie not as a poor young lady turned sovereign, however, as the adoration for his life. The person who instructed him that valid abundance lies in the heart. Thus, in the heart of Africa, the unfortunate young lady turned into a sovereign, and the ruler tracked down. Wealth past measure, their romantic tale reverberated through time, advising us that occasionally the most unprecedented crowns rest upon the tops of the humblest spirits.